Happy New Year, everyone. Glad to be back with some little inspirations on what to share today. And they come after a satsang I gave over the holidays in Tuscany. And satsangs are great because from the questions that are asked, you get a sense of what the seekers, the spiritual seekers, are thinking about and the thoughts that appear to be obstacles to awakening and recognizing your true nature as life itself, awareness itself. And so there was this one guy who, has had glimpses over the years, a very big one many years ago, and is somehow seemingly stuck and attached to the memory of that particular Satori, he calls it. And that seems to be the issue now, because what he seems to believe still is that non-duality and non-dual awakening is a state that will arrive at some point, but not now, because it's not here now. And this is such a common misconception in spiritual circles and with spiritual seekers. It's a very easy mistake to make because the mind cannot comprehend literally what is being talked about here and what is being pointed at. And so it believes that what we're speaking about is a spiritual state that certain lucky or special people reach. And this is a massive misconception that can keep people stuck for decades, just like this kind young man who was there at the satsang. So I don't really know how to express, but I'll try because that's why I'm here, how to express how not a state this thing is. And it's not a thing. What we're pointing to, which is your nature, because it is your nature, it cannot be a state, because states, by definition, come and go. They have an apparent beginning and apparent ending. And that's emotional states, feelings, sensations, memories that come and go, or imaginations in your mind. States are particular experiences that will go. There has never been a state that is always there. Think about it. So if you think that spiritual awakening and non-dual awakening, let's speak about non-duality. I'm not speaking about spiritual experiences or other forms of awakening, which are valid, but it's not what we're speaking about here. What we're pointing to is the stateless state. It's your very nature, which cannot ever change. It is the essential beingness, if you will, at the heart of every apparent state and every apparent experience. It is that which cannot come and go and has always been and always will be here as you. You in your deepest, most essential self. I'm not speaking about the personality you have. Because if you notice, even the personality always is shifting and changing over time. But not this, not you, not presence, not this moment that appears as different appearances. But the essence of it just like a screen. In whatever movie is appearing, the screen is always the screen, untouched, and yet completely intimate with whatever movie is appearing. So these are all little pointers just to hopefully transmit the fact that who and what you are is not a state. And if we believe that that's what we're looking for, we can get stuck in the spiritual search forever. And it's such a shame in some ways. I mean, if it happens, it happens. There's no right or wrong. And how useful to understand first conceptually, but then with your whole being, experientially, that what is being pointed to is deeper than any state, beyond any state, and yet immediately here. Always, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're at the supermarket, on holiday, stuck in traffic, with your loved one, that which you are remains still. And this stillness is what is being talked about here. And you know what I'm talking about. You know it in your heart, because it is you. And this is not for the special few, for the enlightened teachers, for the lucky ones. It's your birthright to recognize this now, simply. I'll stop here.